Hi, I'm Stale2000, the viral Reddit mod, and I'm here to report on a truly unfair tragedy, and that is that Reddit banned my Reddit accounts for attending a mod event. It's a bit of a funny story. What happened is that yesterday there was a community mod meetup at the Reddit HQ. I've been to a few of these events in the past. They're super fun. I've talked to Reddit employees and have even met the Reddit CEO a few times. So heard about this one and I was like, hey, maybe I'll try to stop by, have some fun. Now, I know I'm a bit of a controversial character to say the least these days, but hey, it's a mod event. I'm a moderator of other subreddits. Why not just like shoot my shot, see if I can stop by? So I was on the wait list for the event, and the event even allowed plus ones. So I got on the event waitlist and I found somebody else who's going to the event over the internet, and then just showed up as myself with a hat, mostly so like a bunch of other mods don't like swarm me or bother me. So I went to the sign in, said I was a plus one of this other guy, and then gave their username. And the person at the sign in looked at me a little funny and told me to sit down in the chair in the lobby and wait for somebody to bring me up. 5 minutes later, a security guard walked up to me and asked me very nicely to step outside, which I politely did. And then he said to me that I am not authorized to be at the event and asked me to leave, else they would have to call the police. I just said, okay, and then briskly walked away and went to a different tech event that I was actually planning on going to later. I then wake up this morning to see that all of my accounts have been permanently banned for a moderator code of conduct violation. A bit annoying, but whatever. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Brian, you had all these internet controversies surrounding you. Why would you show up at their headquarters for an event? Wouldn't you expect that something like this might happen? And the answer is, I mean, I live near the headquarters, and although I didn't really think it was super likely that I would be able to go to the event or talk to people for very long, at no point have I previously been told you're not allowed to talk to Reddit employees or go to an event. And, I was on the wait list and they were allowing plus ones, which could be anybody. And, I mean, I wasn't there to cause any problems or do an internet prank or do anything. I just did nothing and sat down in the lobby. I thought it might be fun to get a picture of the logo and then be like, oh, it's the funny mod in front of the Reddit office, the logo, talking to people. I thought it'd be like fun like that. So why not just shoot my shot? I will, of course, not be attempting to go to any more future events in the future if I'm not allowed to, of course. And even though I wasn't told that before, of course, I'm going to respect that. And I don't even blame them for not letting me into the event, right? Like, I'm a controversial character. Maybe they just don't want to take any risks, even, if I could go to the event. And so, just tell them to leave and then, walk away and hope nothing controversial happens. But, banning my Reddit account for a rule that I did not break, that is going too far. And I will be submitting a strongly worded complaint as to this travesty in my ban appeal. You just wait.